I hope you have passed a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Again, I am with you with a new Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial, and today we are going to learn how you can use multi-band compressor in Adobe Premiere Pro. If you can remember, we have learned how you can use single band compressor on our previous class, and multi-band compressor is very similar to single band compressor, but here we are getting 4 different compressor within a effect, right? So if I show you, this is the previous example file. If you want to download it, you can watch our previous tutorial, and there you will get this file in the description. So if I just click and drag it here, it will import here on our timeline, right? Now if I just make this section a little bit bigger, you can see the waveform properly. So if I play it back,
sometimes when you record your audio,
the audio level is not balanced here. So when you are uploading a file on YouTube or Facebook, you need to make sure the audio level is balanced so that whoever watching that video doesn't need to increase the volume and decrease the volume again and again. And that is the exact functionality of a compressor. If I want to apply multiband compressor, I need to go to effects panel. If you don't see, you can go to here and then you can click on effects, then you'll get this panel. And there, if I go on our audio effects and here amplitude and compression, there you'll see multiband compressor. You can click and drag it here on your timeline, right? And it will be applied. You will see the effect have been applied here on this effect control panel. If you don't see effect control panel, you can go to window and then click effect control. Now if you want to change the properties of multiband compressor, you need to go to here effects control panel and then click edit. Here you will see this panel will appear, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 different compressor is available here on this section. So multiband compressor is actually a compressor and equalizer at the same time. Whenever you want to compress the higher frequency, you can compress it from here. If you want to compress the lower frequency of your audio, you can compress it from here, right? And you'll see there are some preset here. I will just apply broadcast preset. So if I show you the before and after applying this effect, if I disable it, now if I play it back,
sometimes when you record your audio,
so that is a before, and if I enable it, again I'm playing back.
Sometimes when you record your audio,
you can see the volume have been increased, and there are a little bit difference on the EQ of this audio, right? So how you can manipulate these settings? If you can remember, when we have used single band compressor, there was a section called threshold, gain, ratio, attack, release. So here all this section is available, but for multiband compressor, this section will be applied only on the low frequency. Then the next frequency, here is the mid frequency, and lastly the higher frequency. If I want to compress the lower frequency of my voice a little bit, what I can do, I can just play it back and then I can decrease this section. So if I
record your audio
decrease
in front
the threshold,
of the microphone, you may speak very.
You can see the lower frequency of my voice have been decreased. I have compressed that section. Again, if I show you,
sometimes when you record your audio in front of a microphone, you may
that is without the compression,
very quietly, and suddenly sometimes you speak very loudly,
that is
right?
With the compression. So that's the basic thing. If you want to edit your audio on the go, and if you don't have a lot of time to master your audio, you can use multiband compressor. You will be able to compress the audio, and again you will be able to apply a EQ on your audio within this effect. So let's go to default, and then I'll just apply broadcast, and here if I want to edit it,
sometimes when you record your audio in front of a
compress
microphone,
the lower frequency a little bit,
speak very quietly, and suddenly sometimes you speak very loudly, right? So when you edit the audio in Adobe Premiere Pro, you have to make sure the audio volume level is correct throughout the video so that the audience doesn't need to change the gain.
So here you will see the attenuation have been engaged throughout the compressor, right? If I play it back,
speak very quietly,
we have compressed the lower frequency,
and
mid frequency, and the higher
very
frequency,
loud.
right? If you want to increase the gain of your audio, then you can just go here and then
so when you edit the audio in Adobe Premiere Pro, you have to make sure the
and if you want to decrease, then you can decrease this section. And also if you want to engage the limiter, you can engage the limiter from here,
when you record
and you can change the properties of limiter from this section, right? So that's the basic functionality of multiband compressor. If you want to edit your audio using a single effect, then I think multiband compressor is a great option. That is all for today. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video and learned something new from this one, then you can give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, want to learn Adobe Premiere Pro video editing, then you can subscribe to this channel to get more awesome video just like this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, goodbye.